Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hanwell. So I couldn't actually decide what I wanted to play. It was between this and Call of Cthulhu, and this is apparently the shorter of the two games, so I might end up doing both.
I used a combination of anabolic steroids and insulin to initiate. It's observed, but a hormone imbalance has developed, causing extreme uncontrollable.
Of course, it has.
To keep him under control.
Alright, so yeah, this is some kind of horror game. There are collectibles in it, but I couldn't find a written guide anywhere, so but what I did read it's like a 2 out of 10 for achievement difficulty, which is weird considering that it has a survival mode that you have to survive 30 waves, which in a game like this you don't really expect it to have a survival mode. But I guess there is some form of combat in it. And I read that there are a lot of collectibles, but they apparently aren't hard to find as long as you explore, so I mean, hopefully we'll get them all, but no guarantees, because I don't really want to watch a collectibles video while I'm making my own video, you know. So we'll just have to see. Hold right bumper to sprint. It's always good the first time that they tell you that in a horror game, right? Although they just told me, I'm assuming because it was a long hallway. It's like, hey, get through that hallway. Click the right stick. Well, I feel like that didn't end well for her.
I've had to look away B6. He's getting more intense with each observation. He managed to tear off the door to his room. No padding. The damage he does to himself barely has an effect anyway.
Barely an effect, eh? That's a lot of blood, and it looks like he's tearing out concrete, so... I mean, at some point, you just gotta say it's a lost cause and execute the patient, right? I mean, when they stop feeling pain and start being able to just tear concrete out of the wall, like...
Notes of 10/07/2021. Jail rejects for another inmate. The mayor has taken the same stance. They told me the only reason they are currently holding haven't had a trial. That I might as well just snatch someone from the streets.
Okay. Now, is that... Like, are you looking for a new patient, or is the person you snatched from the streets the guy in the inmate there? Alright, that's a weird way to do that. They have like a fade in, so if you're moving, it zooms in, but if you're sprinting, then it like...
The goddamn savage bit me. He's lost almost all real cognitive function, leaving only anger. As a precautionary and punitive measure, I stapled his mouth shut.
Oh my, alright. So keep an eye out for... Although, if he doesn't feel pain, couldn't he just like open his mouth anyway? I mean... So, I don't see a health bar, which is good. The view button? What the hell is the view button? Is that this? I use A and B to cancel. Okay. Oh, alright. This use maintenance key in the old power maintenance tunnels. Wait, what is that? Capacity 0 of 5, so that apparent... Oh, because it weight of 0. Alright. Citizenship card 0 of 6. Witch eyes. There's 50 witch eyes, 100 doctor DNA, and 15 anomalous artifacts. So that would be, yeah, quite a bit of collectibles. Ugh, 100 of any collectible is never a good sign. I've also never heard that called the view button before. Oh wait, does that mean I can unlock... Because there was another door back here, right, that I jingled. I jingle-jangled. I really don't understand why. Like, it's not just that I'm in... No? I was gonna say, it's not just that, like, I'm in a dark place, right? But, because, like, even when I did it while running through the lit-up part of that hallway, it still did the fade-out thing. Yeah. Now, there could very well be that there are no collectibles in this place. Oh, alright, well, guess I won't go that way then. Now, I don't know how the enemies in this game work. I clearly can't fight them yet, at least. I see that I have infinite sprint, which is nice. A lot of horror games like this would limit your sprint. I see this one is not. Can I pick up that flashlight, actually? I can't. Yeah, can you get off my screen when I have a thing chasing? Oh, that's actually the door that I had jingled. Alright. Alright. I just don't know where I'm supposed to be going is the thing. I don't... Oh, hello. You are rather large, aren't you? And the door opens into my face. Yep. Alright. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? I got the key. Okay, so that's after I picked up the flashlight. Going to leave the door open this time. So is that guy over here this time? He is not. Gonna close that one behind me. Like I said, I know that there's combat in here. And I'm pretty sure the weapons break. But, like, that's the extent of my knowledge on it. So, like, Alright. Here's the thing, right? They let you look behind you while you're running. But there's no quick turn as far as I can tell. So, I mean, I don't know, once again, what exactly I'm supposed to do when that guy just comes sprinting at me. Also, I'm not unlocking that door anymore. It also may not have helped that I was sprinting down the hallway, maybe, because then, like, I got to him. You know, maybe I am supposed to see him turn the corner and then turn and sprint away. I don't know. Okay. So, like, is he just gonna be in... Like I said, I don't know. I know very little about this game. Well, that looks pleasant. Is she the witch? But yeah, so I wake up in a morgue drawer. And I've already got a guy like the dude from Outlast chasing me. Although this guy definitely looks better. He looks more in shape. He looks less fucked up. Good for them not to go the gory route. Alright. But yeah, like, I don't know if... Like, I don't know if the enemies are just, like, enemies everywhere. If there's, like, specific sections, like... Oh, combat. Attack with right stick. Nope. Continuous audio feedback of your surroundings, emitting static whenever an anomaly is nearby. So, like, okay, so right trigger, not right stick. It did say RS, right? Not RT. And block with left trigger. Alright. And... Okay. I still, like, an anomaly as in bad guy? Like, I still don't know what that means. I see that there's a very shiny thing here, though. Oh, which I guess I have collected now. The music is playing like I should be fighting something right now, right? Like that big dude should have came out after me or something. I mean... Oh, okay, I got a Dr. DNA. Yes or no? Now I'm just playing with the buttons to see what all I can... Oh, what did I just do? Okay, so left bumper apparently drops whatever you're holding. Like, did he follow me up? No? I don't understand. Just gonna follow the well-lit path. And sprint indefinitely. Alright. Good to know. But I don't hear the siren anymore. I don't understand. Game, tell me more. Oh, there's a thing. Was that the anomaly? Some burned up chick? One down. You took down the burner. Go you. Alright. Was she the burner or the burned? Because she definitely looked like she was burned. Although I guess... Still don't see any health. And while I did block a couple of shots, I definitely got beat on a bunch. God, there's no way they're gonna have... Well, I guess they did have... I'm gonna assume any collectibles... For the moment, anyway, I'm gonna assume any collectibles are, like, gonna be in and around buildings. And not just, like, out in the middle of nowhere. Now, it did say that my flashlight could break. I do not have a jump button. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like if they give you a jump button, that takes away from the horror experience, right? Because, I mean, they could just be, like, all hopping around in that, and it would be really silly. Okay. I feel like... there should be a map or something, right? No. I mean, I've hit all the buttons. So, yeah, I don't know. Unlocked. Cannot enter with a weapon, eh? Okay. It's protected, cannot enter with a weapon. Does that mean that there's not going to be any bad things out there? Is my axe going to still be there when I leave? Like... They just give me so little information. Could I have entered through the back door? Probably not, if I had to guess. Assuming this is the building that I just entered, that would be the back door that I'd be looking at, right? Okay, so it might be a mistake, but I'm going to assume that there's no bad guys in this place. Also going to assume that that was the back door. Return here when you have collected all 100 Dr. DNA samples. Alright. So this is clearly the doc's house. So I have to imagine that there's at least a couple. Alright, fine. What about this door?
Authorize the arrest of his... I'm going to need a copy of the arrest warrant you provide. A few of our residents who are familiar with your work have expressed concerns that you may be abusing the authority I have given you.
Yeah, is that the chick hanging upside down in the loading screen sometimes? Now, clearly the bad guys in this game can get through doors, but that should maybe... Oh, well, that doesn't look good.
Daniel, I'm growing concerned with the doctor's act. You work closely with him, but I'm also certain of your loyalty to our residents.
Okay. Daniel, I left the mayor's letter and our final piece of Miller's card in the safe. I won't be able to get it to her, so you may have to. If you forget the code, just remember it's always an X. Whoops. Alright. So, when it says that the flashlight will break, does that just mean, like, if I leave it on, eventually it'll shut itself off? Like, I can't have it on indefinitely, because eventually it'll just shut off? Clothes, bedroom. Striped wallpaper, really? Come on. Not really. I mean, it's a nice big room, but... doesn't give you... well. Key! Apparently not for that door. Oh, there's... see, I knew there had to be at least some if we're in the doctor's house. So, is this... Scattered across Hanwell, the doctor has left preserved strands of his DNA. Collect it all and return here to claim your reward. You know, that... it slows down time when one of those things pops up, which I didn't realize the last time, so maybe it didn't the last few times. But it also really fucks with your screen for quite a while. Like, it stays on your screen for a not insignificant amount of time. Right? Oh, that's what the key was for. Awesome. What do we got here? It's always an X. 1342, maybe? Is that what that says? 1, 3, 4, 2. I don't know. Although I don't. No. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. 1937 maybe? I also don't know how many numbers there are, so. Hey, there we go. The church has been added to your map. Where the hell's my map? Dear Mayor Lawson, here's a piece of Isabel Miller's citizenship card. You may keep this as a reminder of what will happen to you should you oppose me. I split the card into 6 pieces and distributed them amongst Hanwell's most prominent citizens. You're the last. Hanwell belongs to me. Regards, the doctor. Alright. Can I close the safe door? No. Okay, so hang on. Doctor study, yeah. 1 out of 6, 2 out of 100. Start brings up that. I can invert my aim. Apparently that's my only option. I mean, it said that it was added to my map, which means I must have a map. Was I supposed to... Did I miss a map? Isabel Miller's card holders. Herself, jail. Sam Nichols in the church, Taylor Walsh in the hospital, Walter Young in the power plant, Brett Chambers in the school. I have 1 piece left for the Mayor Miller. The Mayor Miller was the only Class 1 citizen in Zone 3. Without her card, nobody can access the council building. Alright. So, where was I then? Because I'm assuming that I can't be... That I wasn't in any of these places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that I need to get to each of these places. Because if I was in the jail, I definitely did not. Okay, and then that does that. I mean.
Daniel, I am currently at the council building and will remain here for the foreseeable future. I cannot stress enough how important it is that you remain inside my home. Keep the doors down and prepare for all types of anomaly. I promised your loyalty to the cause will be rewarded. And it starts tonight. Tonight, the council will fall.
Okay, hang on. I'm looking up how to get it. Gather. Okay, so the citizenship card is like the main thing, so you have to do that to leave. It says that you just get a map of the town and you're off on that. Okay, so let's look up controls. I can't help but feel like I just missed a map somewhere in that place because I'm not seeing anything to indicate that like I should know. All right. Okay, I already did that. And also I did see that my flashlight does have like a little battery thing on the left. I saw that when it was running low. I had to have missed it in that first building that I was in. I also don't know like how the end, like, do enemies respawn in this? Okay, so if I turn on my radio and I hear static, that means an anomaly is nearby. And there's no static, which means that there can't be anybody here. Alright. Alright, so apparently nobody slammed that door. Alright, well, I guess we'll just come back when get all the things. Also, can I control the lights? Oh, look at that, I can too. How many of these? You know, it's always weird to me how horror games always have, like, the worst lighting ever. And I don't mean, like, because clearly, you know, it's meant to be a horror game, right? But I mean, like, you walk into a house like that, right? And it just has, like, shit for lights. Like, every other light is burnt out. Which, I mean, does happen. I mean, you wouldn't think it would happen. You would think, you know, I swear I hit down on the D-pad to open a map. I pressed all the D-pad and did not get that option. Alright. So, that leads down into the town. I came from this building in the corner. There. You are now free to explore and do as you please. There are 6 pieces of Isabel Miller citizenship card across Hanwell. You must find them all to gain access to the council. One is known to be at the church. This would be a good place to start. Alright. So, let's see. We have like a little industrial project down there. We got what looks to be a school or a hospital. That might be the council building, actually. Bunch of like little areas. Graveyard. That's probably a school of some kind, maybe. I don't know. For some reason, it's got a Pokemon battle arena out back. Although I guess it could be a soccer field, but. And then, okay. So why is Hanwell all, oh, I can zoom. Okay, so that's my maximum zoom out. I'm going to assume that's the main gate that I need to get escape through. Good God, can I really go to all of these places? I imagine most of these houses are locked, right? Like, there's no way. Like, that is way too much to explore. Like, fuck. Alright, so the church is this way. I have to... Actually, to be fair, I don't even know. I mean, do I go that way? Like, there's a hole there, but I don't have my axe anymore, which worries me. Maybe that way? There, building, point of interest, danger. Alright. Hell is this? That's a weird thing to be out there. Also, I did drop my axe, like, right here, right? Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, wow, I'm hitting that button from there? Damn. That's impressive. Alright, so I don't see my axe anywhere. Okay, no static. I guess I just go this way. Oh, but I want my... Should I go back to that first building and see if the axe is back in that body? I mean, it seems weird that they would be like, hey, here's an axe, here's combat. Oh, there you go. I'll take a pipe. I don't know if there's any real difference between weapons in this game. I mean, you would assume that an axe would be better than a pipe, but then again, I just watched a movie the other day where a guy fucking wailed on a dude with an axe, and the guy lived at the end. And like he was 100% trying to kill him. Like his first hit, the guy was like crouched on the floor, so you know, dude should have been dead then. And then he hit him like 3 more times while he was on the floor. Dude survived. It's like, how bad of a killer are you? Like, really? And then dude just left, by the way. Like, that guy survived, and the guy who was hitting him with the axe just left, apparently. Oh god, coffee. I need my coffee. Alright, so like I got Surly Grove, alright. I wonder, have I got any achievements yet? I did, I got 2. What did I get? Keep the doors down and 1 down. Okay. So that building's blocked off. That building. Okay, good. So a lot of these buildings are blocked off then. So I guess I'll just go this way until I find one that... I'm also kind of assuming that there is no other entrances. Oh, that door is blocked off. I wonder if I can kill that big guy. Like, can I... Actually, to be fair, I don't even know if I can go back into that building. He just kind of grabbed me and then I was dead, though. So there probably is no combat with him. Unless you get a ranged weapon later. Oh, they didn't make me drop my thing. Oh, I guess that would make sense. This wasn't a protected area. I bet you I gotta drop it to, like, go into the church. I bet you that's so that you don't just try and beat the shit out of, like, the really bad guys that are supposed to be, like... Because I'm assuming the little dudes, like the burner that I killed, which I'm assuming that that's going to be, like, the basic enemy. I'm going to assume that they, okay, no static. Going to assume that they show up all the time, or maybe not all the time, but like that's probably going to be like the main enemy. Now the fact that they let me bring the pipe in here doesn't really mean a whole lot, because if it's just going to be like, you know, hey, this area is protected so you can't have it. Like that, in all honesty, if they make me drop the pipe again, that would be more of an indication to me that there's about to be a big bad guy than if they let me keep the pipe. Because if they let me keep the pipe, they just didn't bother to... You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be fighting something. But, you know, if they make me drop it, that means that they took the time to program in that I'm not allowed to take it into that place, you know? But, once again, if those burners are the main enemies, then that's not really a huge amount to worry about, is it? What did I just get? Oh, I got a witch eye. Okay. I was like, I remember that being, like, it looked like one of the things in the collectibles thing, but... I also don't know if there's any reason to not have your radio on. Or not, you know? Because, like... Oh, wow. 2 of them in here. Damn. I guess it would make sense that you would have 2 eyes. I can't do this anymore. There's something in this house. I can't afford the protective system since the council stopped its every resident safe policy. I'll take my chances with the doctor. See, I keep hearing stuff, but it's like... It's so hard to tell in these games whether what you're hearing is like a part of the game or a part of the soundtrack to the game. Because, like, obviously they're going to have some creepy music playing. Oh. Come on. You can do it. There you are. Alright. Hey, buddy. What's up? I see you're here for the Slender Man auditions. Where are you taking me? Okay. I see at some point my flashlight turned back on. So what, you just wanted me to leave? I can do that. Alright, well, goodbye. Weird. But whatever. Alright, sure, why not? So is that Isabel? Haven't found any dead bodies yet, right? That was very weird, though. But after he disappeared the first time, I was like, alright. Kept my guard up, though. Gotta keep your guard up. Alright, let's see. So, if anybody's following for collectibles for some odd reason, there is a DNA and 2 witch eyes in this place. And a creepy guy in the bathroom. Although I guess, well, I guess he actually specifically wasn't in the bedroom. He was just kind of there. I will say, it's fairly nice and sunny out. Like, look at this. This is a beautiful fucking day out. For a horror game, this is ridiculously bright. Like this is so nice. I just don't know. I mean, there's like a little parking lot thing here, and it's got like a fence with a red barrel behind it, it looks like, which is intriguing. Got baseball, soccer nets. Kick the ball. Wow, that is a solid ball right there. Let's see, what was the red thing? It's like a little pool of some kind. Okay, we got a bunch of buildings, and I see wood on all of their doors. This is against the wall, right? Yeah, alright. Oh, fuck off. Okay. So if this is against the wall... Okay, we'll check the backs of the building since we're here. Oh, there we go. I still want to stick to around the buildings at minimum. Is that like something on the other side of the wall? Are we going to find out that this wall was meant to keep something out? Not to keep us in? Let's see. Maybe we'll just do a perimeter scan. HCPP visual radar device. Audio waves emitted by the device may attract nearby anomalies. In times of stress such as combat, the device will fire automatically. Oh, look at that. That's neat. Now, it says I'm just crouched in the corner, by the way. It says I'll be temporarily blind. Now, does that mean just like... Okay, I'm assuming I won that fight. Yep. Oh, apparently I'm C3, by the way. My pipe doesn't look like it's changed anyway. I'm just trying to get a feel, because like I remember reading when I first got this game. I remember reading up on the achievements and seeing that they had one to survive 30 waves. I'm going to stick to the outside edge right now. Works access, sure. And see what's up. Now, I don't know... Like I said, temporarily blind. Also, when it fired automatically, it never once fired automatically while I was in combat. By the way, every time that you saw it fire, it's because I fired it. But I don't know how to tell if I'm hurt. See, I keep hearing things that sound like gunshots from far away as I'm walking along this wall, which is what's making me think that there's something on the outside of... Oh, fuck off. I'm just not gonna fire. I saw a thing way down this way, so I'm just gonna walk this way and hope that there's nothing bad. Yeah, I thought I can put my pipe in front of me. I'm just keeping my eye on that sign just to make sure, just to see. I'm assuming that that small light in front of me is another Dr. DNA thing. This tainted thing is fucking... There we go. Kind of shitty though. So did this place get marked on my map at all? Did not. Neither. Okay. So like, are each of these streets gonna get marked on my map or something? Okay, I'm gonna go back the way I came actually. See, I keep hearing, like I said, it sounds like a gunshot or like a cannon. Okay, location discovered. Shopping. Alright. I'm going to assume that that's just to indicate that, hey, it's a store. Ooh, little spider, eh? Ow. Punk? Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, and I died. Alright. Spiders kicked my ass, they did. Where am I? Right after leaving that house. So does that mean that, like, I don't get... Hang on. Let's see. After I left the house, I went... Oh, wait. $5 DNA, 2 witches, 5 DNA. Would that be about how much I had? I got one there. I got one in the house. I got one in there. And I got two along the wall. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so I ran that way, and I came over here. Okay, and I was gonna say my pipe may have broke, but I don't know if it was that the pipe broke or that I died, but the pipe was on the ground. And I don't know which happened first. And I didn't think fast enough to look at the capture to see. Okay, so the Dr. DNA thing is still running. Man, those spiders really fuck you up. The combat's kind of shit, because, like, you have to block, basically. It doesn't seem to matter where you hold it as long as you're blocking. But you also have to attack, and, like, you can't attack out of a block very well. Like, I don't know. It's awkward, to say the least. And a lot more combat than I thought there was going to be. I'll admit that. So the shopping place should be just over this way. So does the anomalies then... like, are the anomalies the things? Because, like, I saw the... also, is that still marked on my map? It is. So it saves fairly regularly, but it only resets you to your last point of exit, I guess. Oh. Another shopping place. Helen's Bakery. Alright, you know what? This is a pretty big place. I got a lot of places to go to. Oh, fuck off. Oh, goody. Alright. We'll end the part here. And I'm gonna look up a collectibles guide because, yeah, this place is way bigger than I thought it was. And with the stupid combat and whatnot, I may even look up if there's, like, an unbreakable, like, super weapon somewhere that I can quickly get. But yeah, we'll end the part here. And we'll continue this next time. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you Thursday for more.